I mean, you gotta buy it and lick it and put it in the fridge and then forget about it and then throw it away.
Oh, you bring it. Hello, everybody. Hi, chat. How are you? We're starting a little bit late today. Those technical goblins tried to get us. My coughing tried to get us as I've been sick all week. But you know what? We're here. We're ready to have some fun. And I'm ready for y'all to meet Barley. This is going to be a 8 to 10 episode series run by the wonderful R Justice 282 for us as our storyteller, using the Humblewood campaign supplement in his homebrew world. If you'd like to know more about this game, any of the players, if you'd like to ask us questions, I do recommend joining us over on patreon.com/thehypegoblin. That is how I fund all of the adorable art that you see on this screen of these adorable characters that I am so incredibly excited to meet. And it also gets you a little backstage pass, so you get to come meet these fine folks and just, you know, have a good time. It's a good time. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and hand it on over to RJ so I can drink a little bit of tea. RJ, would you kick us off with our intros?
Hello, everybody. I am RJ, and I'm going to be your storyteller for today. We have a lovely cast in the wings, and I can't wait to introduce everybody here. So let's kick it off. Meg, who you are and who you playing?
Hi, I am Meg. I forgot how to do intros. My pronouns are she, they. I had a game last night. My brain is fried after teaching kids. My pronouns are she, they. I am playing a little Mopatch named Grenadine Stoneheart, who's a little barb, a little stormy barb. She's got issues. I believe her pronouns are also she, they. I might be wrong. I know I wrote them down somewhere. But yeah.
Lovely. Thank you. Kay, you're on deck.
Yep. Hi, I'm Kay of the She and They variety. And tonight I will be playing Rue, he, him, who is a red panda gerbine who is just a little lad going on an adventure to learn about the world and maybe something about magic. IDK. We'll find out. He's a wild magic sorcerer. Yay.
Every little thing he does is magic. Thank you. Let's go, Vin.
Hi guys, I'm Vin. I've been about to be on Twitter. My pronouns are he, they, and I'll be playing Harley, Vulpin Bard, they, any. I can't promise anything.
And last but not least, our lovely showrunner, Sarah.
Hey everybody, if you don't know me already, I'm Sarah. I use she, her pronouns. And tonight I will be playing Barley, who uses she, they pronouns. And I think I remember where I put my alchemist fire. I think. It's going to be fun.
It will be fun. We'll start with a small intro into the world. This is a Humblewood setting that I've whipped up over the course of a few months to a year, and I'm happily invited our players into it, and I hope you all enjoy because it has been a doozy. But we'll start off in the humble town of Bridgeport. In fact, this town is called Bridgeport North, mainly because there is a very long suspension bridge that links the two continents that you will be on, essentially north and south, and across the bridge is Bridgeport South. Where we start off is early morning. There is a ship sailing into port holding Harley and Barley on it, and as it pulls up into the dock, you hear a very loud gallus cry, a rooster just yelling into the air as the sun is slowly peeking up over the horizon. They look up at the deck, give you all a wave, and then just start walking away. It seems they are a town crier of sorts. And with this, you see multiple windows start to slowly open up, shop doors are opening up, people are filing into the street to do their day's work, dock hands are slowly pulling in rope to tie the ship to anchor. A gangplank is dropped, and you're let off. The city of Bridgeport North is reminiscent of, if you think Legend of Zelda, a castle town. There is in the center a giant spire that reaches up, and of course there's a clock face on it. If you look at from any point of town, you can always see a clock face. You'll always know what time it is, and it reads somewhere around 6 or 7. Excuse me. The captain waves the two of you off as you set out onto the dock, and there is a hustle and bustle that essentially was not there before. It feels like the streets are suddenly just filled with people. Can we get a description of both Harley and Barley?
Okay, I'll go first. My name's Barley, and I am a red fox, and I am an artificer, or at least I will be. I have to keep studying according to Harley. I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying. I have a lot of heart, and I have this really nice new blouse that's pretty lace that our mom made us, and I have the vest that one of our other litter mates made us as well, too. And if I have this, I can do anything. Also, I wear glasses. Hi.
And in immediate contrast, someone a little bit more, not to be rude to my little maid, more couth, is a performer, a little tailored, also with clothing made from our family. Thank you very much. Teetering behind, a little more wary-eyed, because who is awake at this ungodly hour? Luckily, Barley's spry enough for the both of us.
Thank you, you two. As you walk through the port and into the main city proper, you can see that there are merchants that are coming out and pulling out canvases and what is it? Canopies, awnings. That's what they're called. To essentially open up their shop fronts. There is a fruit merchant. There is a general store. And you see this wide variety of humble folk. There are Mapoch, there are Vulpin, there are Hedges and Gerbine all over the place. There is the sound of a hammer going rhythmically that you can hear off to the side, where there is a blacksmith and a servant. A deer person is quietly hammering away at a piece they're working on. But we'll leave you for just a minute as we head over to our dear friends, Rue and Grenna. You had boarded up for the night in this town, and shockingly, suddenly, you hear a rooster crow. It's almost closer to a scream, though. And you hear like the hustle and bustle of the tavern as everyone starts to rouse. Can we get a description of our two dear friends? Not dear friends. They're not dear. They're
so we have Rue. He's a little bit on the shorter side as he comes up. He's got this very large plumed tail. He is a red fox. So not a red fox, red panda. Wow, brain fart. He is a red panda. And so his ears are a little more rounded, and he's got some circulars there. And sort of as he wakes, his entire fur is all like ruffled, and static shock is just like coming off. And if he turns too much, he might accidentally shock his roommate as he's sort of getting up, unused to sharing a bed with someone.
Hi, I'm Grenna. I'm a knight for the roommate.
No, we're just traveling companions.
Sure.
You're not my knight. You're not my guardian. We're just two regular people.
Right, just roommates. Got it.
Just yeah, sure, roommates.
Yeah. So my name is Grenadine Stoneheart of the Stony Stonehearts.
Just say your Greta.
I'm a mumpot. I am not a morning person. I forget things a lot. But yeah.
That's a good introduction for when we meet people once we step outside of the room. But just
look, sometimes I have to practice in front of the mirror because I don't know what to say. And I'm really bad at saying things. You know this.
I know. That's why I'm saying maybe like we could do a little like less is more kind of thing for both of us. Because I don't want I do want to meet people, but Mama and Papa said that we should, just low.
Well, any lower and you'll be in the floor. So hey, and just walks away. Come on, let's go get breakfast.
Okay, yeah. And you'll see as he like turns and gets ready. They look like standard clothes, just like a tawny top, but he's got a little capelet, and it's like a royal blue, perhaps a rarer color one might see. It's made of a very soft fabric, but he lets himself, he can't give it all up. And so he's got to have a little something as he just slips that on and goes to follow Grenna's lead outside of their little room.
As the two of you leave your room, there is a blur, several little gray fuzzballs just zoom right past you, kind of knocking into your legs, and one of them just turns and gives a sorry, and then they just keep scampering off. There is the sound of feet pattering behind them as a hedge runs nearly into you, but dodges to the side. You know that this is the proprietress of the Swift Paw Tavern, Augusta, and she gives you a small bow. And kids these days, they're just full of energy. Excuse me, I'll get breakfast ready.
Kids, come on, Grenna. And I will take Grenna's hand in my own and start marching after. We can do this.
I'm glad one of us is confident.
This is just town one, and we've got to explore everywhere.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you make your way downstairs, the tavern is open for business. There are a few dock workers who have stopped in for a quick breakfast and a breakfast ale, essentially. There is a Greyford Gerbine with a notch in his ear who is quickly dashing between tables, serving up plates, looks to you two, gives a small wave, and will point to a corner booth, essentially, to usher you over there.
And yeah, Rue will drag Grenna over there.
A few seconds later, he appears right underneath and just, so what can I do you for?
Oh shoot, food usually just appears. Okay, so bacon?
Aye.
More bacon.
Would you be wanting some carbohydrates with that, or just
Potatoes!
breakfast potatoes? Got it.
Potatoes! So many potatoes.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Oh, drinks for either you, or just
Water.
water?
Water.
Two waters.
Two waters, yeah, water.
It'll be about 5 minutes, loves. Boing! And there is a small dust trail from where this gerbine had been standing.
Wow. Bacon and potatoes, that's good.
Really quickly, swapping back to Harley and Barley, as you make your way through these quickly filling streets, you can see excuse me, there are these posters hanging up on shop fronts and walls. There is a masked Luma holding what looks like a wand with a star at the head of it, and it looks like a microphone has been attached, and the text reads, "One night only, Songbird."
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
It looks like there's a concert happening in Bridgeport North in a few days. And actually, Harley, you're a bard, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You know that Songbird, it's on this continent, not quite a household name, but people know of her. She's up and coming. She has a band, and a lot of the shows are very fanciful and fantastic. She draws a very large crowd sometimes, depending on the areas.
Seeing that it's a concert and not a contest, they're just going to keep that to themselves. They are going to seem very interested, but like now that like they've actually read the entire poster, interest has shifted.
What you reading? Did you see that they have fried fish? We should get some fried fish.
Oh, then by all means, fried fish, lead the way.
Yes.
But not too far, please.
But,
We need
okay.
to stay together.
Okay.
In fact, this
Thank
is
you.
perfect. You head off past this poster, and there is what looks like a paw print on a sign and these zoom lines, and it reads the Swift Paw Tavern.
I think that is actually also a bit of like a symbolism. I think when you read the signs, it's supposed to say zoom feet.
You are so precious and so charming and an inspiration to me with every
All
passing
so
day.
pretty.
Dear sibling, is this where we're stopping for breakfast, I assume?
I heard that they have really good fried fish.
Okay. Fried fish for breakfast, that is no orthodox, but we're traveling on holiday. Let's go. Just slides right in.
Entering into the Swift Paw Tavern, there are the normal bar patrons that are quietly eating, and again, you see this whirlwind of activity from this one Gerbine who's just noom, putting plates down, getting some money, going over to the till, cleaning a glass as he's doing so, and then just leaving it on the bar. There is an audible, like, Sonic the Hedgehog screech as he stops in front of you and taps the top of his head. Table for two.
Yes, thank you.
Well, ooh, looking around, it's a bit full. Do you mind eating with some people?
As long as they don't mind, we can accommodate, can we, Barley?
Oh yeah. Do they like alchemist fire?
Please, no fire in the tavern.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Barley is just slowly putting her paw and like shoving something back into her pocket.
The only fire allowed is the love for my
And Harley is helping her.
You watch this Gerbine just like stop at each table, kind of looking around, pops into the kitchen, runs back out, 2 platters in hand, stops in front of Rue and Grenna and plops them down. Bacon, potatoes. I threw some eggs on there for you because you look a little famished. Do you mind if you had someone eat with you? It's a bit full in here, and I don't like turn away patrons.
No, I don't mind at all. We're friends, right? We're journeying to meet people and like get to know people and see things in places. So that's great,
Spectacular.
right, Greta? That's a good move, right?
As you turn back to face this Gerbine, there is a Gerbine-shaped outline.
Oh,
And again, Harley and Barley hear the as he stops in front of you. This way.
Okay.
He leads you over to a table with a red panda mop potch, and I'm sorry, Meg, you're a
Raccoon.
mop potch as well.
Duh.
And I'm a Jerby.
Oh, you're a Gerbine. I apologize.
You're good.
Table for 4, and motions for y'all to sit.
Rue is just gonna pat the seat next to them, like really excited, having like moved into the sort of seat.
Now, I know this is sudden, but the accommodations, well, it's very full in here. So you know what? I'll just comp your meal for now.
Oh, thank you.
What'll you two be having?
Fried fish.
Yes, fried fish.
You should try potatoes.
Oh, and potatoes.
Fish and chips early in the morning. I love it. Phew!
If you want, you can try some of our bacon and eggs, because it might take a moment for what you have to come out.
I appreciate the generosity, but I am going to stick with my own meal. Thank you. Oops, little
I'll take
squid.
some bacon.
Yeah, here you go, and I'll hand you bacon.
Munch, 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 munch.
Munch, munch, munch. Oh my god, I'm Rue. I'm Rue. It's nice to meet you. Now that we're like dining compatriots.
Oh, I'm Barley.
Barley, cool.
And I'm Harley.
Barley, that's cool. You guys rhyme.
Do you think? Are you like siblings?
How could you tell?
Your ears.
Of course, it's the ears. Always the ears of the dead get a boy.
Well, to be fair, they can't see how similar our tail markings are.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on mine.
Got a little pinch to the bridge of their snout. Having lost morning sarcasm.
So, are you guys new in town? Or are you from here? We're just visiting. We're getting to know the area.
Oh, yeah, we just got off a boat. It was great.
We got off a boat yesterday.
Oh, that's so. Did you have a little rooster on yours that shouted a lot? Ours shouted a lot.
This morning that might have been the rooster. We heard a rooster this morning that shouted a lot.
Rooster friends.
Rooster friends. Oh, that's not handout.
Oh my god.
This is great. You're great.
Harley, someone thinks I'm great.
It's like we never left home, all this energy.
I told you this would be a fun trip.
As long as you're enjoying yourself. It's very lively. Is anybody playing a storyteller? Like, is there any like music or, entertainment early in the morning?
Fairly quiet, but there is a section of the tavern that has a bandstand on it. You can assume that they probably have a night show or something like that. There is a clink of 4 tankards of water that are put on your table before you see another dust cloud.
So fast.
I think while they were like trying to take in all like the excitement of the table and just like looking for something else, they eye the stage and just pops up in like a magnet and metal straight forward with their loot.
Where is your sibling going?
Probably to play something really pretty.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, rules. Aren't you supposed to ask first?
Are you?
Are you? And I look to Grenna.
Are you? Barley also looks to Grenna.
I mean, traditionally, yes, but I assume in a busy establishment like this one, what's Harley's pronouns?
They, any.
No, that was in character, but thanks.
Oh.
Oh, they Annie?
Okay. Well, I think they can get away with it. I think it'll be okay. It might make business better. And well, I mean, our meal's already come, so maybe we could just get like a free chair.
Harley, when you sorry,
Sorry, I couldn't get through that one straight face.
You have to pay for the chairs?
Do we have to pay for chairs?
I guess I don't know.
So cute.
Harley, as you make your way to the stage, you place a paw onto it, and you can tell this stage is very well worn. It's also very well loved and taken care of. What do you do?
Like I said, out the lute comes out this black polished string instrument, and just like a little quick tuning, and just wanting to add some simple strumming for the digestion. Nothing like over the top that needs alchemist fire for a performance. That comes later. But just a little Johnny Morning tune.
All right,
Morning tune.
give me a performance check then.
Oh, wait. Can I maybe help a little? And I think Rue's gonna hold their hand out, and just some blorps of light are just gonna go behind Harley and make some like very nice bisexual lighting going on.
Nice. Harley, you can make this at advantage then, as a spotlight is.
Oh boy. Yeah, because that first roll was a 2. Big money, no whammies. Okay, that's a 10 plus 7, 17.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! What kind of song you're playing for us? Can you describe?
I wish I could pull a song out of my head, but I'm thinking like Jake Shimabukuro, a great ukulele player. It's just plucky, jaunty, soft music.
Essentially, a little more like a lounge style, right?
Yes.
For the people at the table, you actually watch that Grayford Jervine kind of slow down to a small jog, looking at the stage, nod his head appreciatively, and then another dust cloud. The patrons, there's a small pause in like some conversations as they look up and over to the stage, and a lot of them are like nodding along, like, yeah, this actually slaps. Hell yeah. How long do you keep playing?
Until their fish and chips hit the table.
There is, I would say, about 5 to 10 minutes later. Again, plates clatter onto the table, small dust cloud as the lone Gerbine who is serving everyone here continues their work. But at the end of your set, Harley, you give me un momento. Nope, that's not how you do it. I'm sorry, I'm still relearning how to roll in Roll20. You get 16 gold pieces. As there is what looks like a bowler hat full of gold is slid onto the table, followed by another dust cloud. It seems this proprietor knows what busking is.
Whoa. Whoa, that was amazing.
Harley ends with like a flourish and like returns to the table.
There's some polite claps.
Oh, perfect. Made the time go by faster.
Rue pulls the little light globules back. So now we each have one in like on top of us, like we're all Sims.
Little plumbo.
We all have a little plumbos. This is extra lighting until the spell ends.
You've just got me and Barley just like, ah.
Tiny. Is that dancing lights?
Mhm.
Okay. As you tuck into your fish and chips, bacon, eggs, and potatoes, there is another, like... Well, there isn't a screech, but there's a pad of feet as the Gerbean kind of stands in front of you and goes, "Whew. All right, now that that's settled, I've never seen y'all around here before.
Mm-mm.
Well,
New
that's
town?
because we're new.
Yeah, we're all new. We're separately new.
Yeah.
Separately new. Oh, amazing. You all wouldn't happen to be the adventuring sort, would you?
Greta, are we adventuring sort?
It does sound fun.
It is different.
You want to be?
And he like leans over to Barley. Do we want to be?
Harley, can we please? It'll be so much fun. I can test out so many new
It
things.
depends on the level of adventure. If we could put the number of adventure on the scale, where are we looking? A scale of 1 to 20, possibly. Levels.
Would a 4 be appropriate?
Yes, I think a level 4 adventure would be suitable for our type, as there are 4 of
Okay.
us present.
Yeah, one for each of us.
I like it. We are level 4 adventurers.
Oh no.
What?
Somewhere off in the distance, a hunter gets a bloody nose. Why?
Have you guys ever been on an adventure?
Yes, I went on a boat.
This
That-
is supposed to be my adventure, our adventure.
Okay. A level 4 adventure sounds like it's really hard. And like,
What?
Can you repeat that again?
have you ever killed something?
No, I have very soft paws. But maybe I'm supposed to? Is that what learning? I mean, that's what learning about the outside world is?
Just a real quick
No one
interruption.
said
I don't
anything
think-
about killing.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about killing. But I just
Okay.
wanted to know how well. Anyway,
We'll do it.
right. I can see you're new to this. Brand your swift paw, and he extends a paw up to the lot of you.
Rue.
Saru,
Just Rue.
Rue. My ma'am taught me how to, politeness and all that.
I'm Grenadine Stormheart. But you can call me Grenna.
Skrena
I'm Barley.
And I'm
Barley?
Harley.
and Sir Harley. Well, you see, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Supplies have been late. And I know for a fact my boys aren't really... They're directionally challenged, but they really want to be entrepreneurs. So I sent them off up north to go grab some supplies for the shop, but they're a bit late, and I was wondering if you could all just head up the road and, see if you could spot them.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Compensation. We can discuss that. Gold? Free room board?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Do you
Very
have a
Perfect.
laboratory?
I personally do not have a laboratory, but there is an apothecary in town you can check out.
Okay.
It's called the Toadstool.
Toadstool.
You can't miss it. It has a frog sitting on a stool as the signage.
Barley whips out a tiny notebook and just draws a picture of a tiny frog sitting on a mushroom. Got it.
What direction did your people go in?
Oh, my boys, they went north along the road towards, pardon-moi. If you follow the river north, there's a road that runs along it. Afterwards, it cuts west, but they should be somewhere in the middle.
Okay. How many boys do you have?
Just the two.
Two.
Well,
Okay, there's two.
2 on the road, 4 somewhere, probably out playing.
Okay, but we're looking for 2 people with goods.
He'll actually hold up a singular claw and then zip back, and then just he puts a map on the table.
Oh, thank you.
That's a lot better. And
Okay.
if you're looking at the map, this area here that I just pinged is Bridgeport. Did that shift y'all over?
Yeah.
And if you look at the river running north, that runs to a town called Hawthorne. So yeah, if you trace along the river, you might spot them. I'm just a bit worried they're overdue.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Excellent.
Names?
William and Wayland. Can't miss them. Vulpine, white fur. Adopted.
Okay. We'll try our best. I'm still trying to remember where what north is, but we'll figure it out.
You should never eat shredded wheat.
But I heard it was good for you.
No, it's a mnemonic device to remember north, east, southwest.
Oh. Okay.
I think you should hit the general store, get yourself some traveling gear, compasses maybe.
Absolutely, we will find 3 compasses, 4 or 5. Find myself unlucky.
This Jervine has, during this entire conversation, has been very jovial with you, but there's a small look of concern dawning over his face, like, oh, they're
Don't-
like new.
Don't worry. And Rue will reach a hand out and like pat this Drupine on the shoulder. We'll bring them home.
Thank you. That's very comforting, actually. Like I said, meals comped for the day. Would you want half payment now, half payment later? What are we talking here?
Well, I'm sure the 16 gold should cover us nicely, and they just go ahead and count that out and give everybody 4 pieces each.
Thank you.
Perfect.
And if that is insufficient, I will be the one to come back for at least half payment.
We'll figure it out once we bring them back.
All right. Thank you, all of you. And if you need anything else, myself or my wife Augusta are here all day, every week. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yep.
Yes.
This is what happens when I stop moving. I start thinking. Anyway. Ta-ta for now.
Oh, bye. Oh, they're gone. Okay.
That was a little too relatable.
Above game? Oh my god. That's adulting.
I love this Jervine.
Big ditto. Great job.
But yes, you have your first quest in hand. I know it's a little early. Let's take a quick break here, 5-10 minutes, and then we'll come right back.
Sounds good. Y'all hang tight. We will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to stretch our legs, refresh our drinks, get a snack, do the hokey pokey and turn ourselves around, and we'll see you in a little bit. Wait, where's my break button? Hang on.
I'm about to break.
Bye, everybody.
walks back in.
Hi, everybody. We're back. Did it start recording again?
No, you forgot to hit the...
No, it was
Recording in progress.
supposed to automatically do it. I'm going to have to yell at my stream deck later. It might have broken in the last update. But hi, everybody. We are back. Thank you so much for joining us. We are having so much fun getting to know this little party of fresh adventurers for this Humblewood campaign. Excuse me. If you are interested in helping support this show and others like it that I put on with my friends on this channel, you can go to patreon.com/thehypegoblin and you can sign up for our Patreon tiers. And at the $3 tier, you just get to say no to Jeff Bezos. Because at $3, which is $2 less than a Twitch sub, we'll still make more money than we do on Twitch subs with that 50-50 split now. So if you're interested in supporting us, go ahead and do it. If not, that's cool. It's just a vibe.
But you know who'll never say no to you? Me. And I'll take it away from here.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
If you join on Patreon, you do get access to the after show where you can access the option to ask us questions. And you can have a seat at our table. We'll bring the napkins and the plates. You bring the good conversation, and we'll be there to answer your questions. Okay, it's yours now, RG. It's all yours.
Feeling targeted and attacked in my own home. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. When we last left our intrepid adventurers, they had received a quest from one Brandir Swiftpaw to locate his boys somewhere up the road from the town of Bridgeport North. When we last checked in, I believe y'all you were advised to go to a general store to pick up some basic survival gear. Finishing your meal, the plates are whipped away in a whirlwind of fur and claws, and I'll make your way out into the street. I would assume it's like roughly around 8 or 9 now. And now even more people have filed out onto the street, some doing their household chores, some doing general work, ferrying goods between shops and like. You do see the sign for the toadstool, not too far away from the Swiftpaw. And I'm just gonna throw it there. Bran had advised you all to check out Pack Rats, which is a chain of general goods stores throughout the land. So where do we want to head off first?
How about we go to Pack Rats first? Okay, we're gonna go to Pack Rats first.
You walk past the signage for the toadstool, down the street, hitch a left into a market area. Another market area, sorry. This one is in a roundabout. Essentially, there is a fountain with a obelisk inside of it, and there are waterworks just shooting off. There are stores that line the outer circle of this roundabout. And off to one corner, you see a sign with a upright rat with a very big sack on their back.
There. And Rue will go and take the door and open it and hold it open for everyone else.
As you open the door, there is the ding-ding of a bell.
Barley is still looking backwards behind the group as she's pulled into Pack Rats, looking at the toadstool sign.
As you enter Pack Rats, there are shelves upon shelves of You don't know how they itemize anything in here because there is like a suit of armor on one shelf, also next to some dried meat. There's a sack of potatoes on the floor with also like a shield over it. It is chaos incarnate in here. And in the back, you hear a scuttling before this elongated ferret humble folk leans against the counter quickly. Hey, what do you want? Welcome to Pack Rats. If we don't got it, it's somewhere in the back.
Well, I, for one, am looking for a compass.
Compasses, we got
have
compasses. You want the weird ones that have like the 8 points or the 9-point ones? Or do you want the compass that shows you your heart's desire and it goes all woobly woobly?
I want the woobly woobly one.
I don't know that that's gonna end well.
How does a compass have 9 points? Explain that to me.
Don't ask me, I just work here, hun.
May I see it?
They go into the back. They actually dip down behind the desk, and you hear like a trap door open, followed by a thump, 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 thump. Here you go. And it is a small compass that's enclosed. When you pop it open, there is the 8 points of the normal compass, and then another like point in the center. It's essentially a sundial compass, like compacted together.
I love that, actually. Above game. Anyway, how much?
What's it worth to you? Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I have a sales pitch. All right, let's see. 9-point compass, sundial. Flips again, like this notepad they have in hand. Like a gold piece.
And as you would have a gold piece and just slides it.
They, while you're fishing around for the gold piece, they just start picking their nose, looks at the gold, takes the gold, and then puts it in a till. Thank you. What else can I do for you?
Oh, the weird one. How much is the weird one?
I gotta see if it's in stock first.
Okay.
Give me a second. They turn, and you just hear, "Oh shit!" and boom, 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 boom.
Maybe one compass is enough.
But
We're out of the weird ones.
oh, well, my name's Barley, and if you get any of the weird ones in, can you please let me know?
Sure. How can I reach you? They'll pull out another notepad and start writing down details.
Oh, we're gonna be staying at
Swift.
the Swift Tavern, the Swift Pub, the Swift Paw. Yeah.
All right. We got hops at the Swift Paw Tavern.
Barley.
What'd I say? That's what I said.
So is there room to move about this place, or only behind the counter is where stock is?
There is room to move around. There are like the display shelves and God, what are they called? Stands?
Stands. Yeah.
Stands in the center of the room. There are aisles that you can file through. Think of it as like it is a general store in essence, but
Yeah.
it's just super sloppy in here.
Okay. Yeah, I think Rue is just gonna wander through the aisles and see if anything calls to them. If anything stands out or seems right.
Roll me 2 D100s.
Don't stack on top of each other. That's rude. Okay. That is going to be a 20 and an 80.
And an 80.
Yeah, 20 and 80.
You walk through the aisles and you get to this a more grimmer looking area. There are like dark candles set inside of the shelving that have nearly burnt down. The wax kind of folding over itself and dripping to the floor. There is an assortment of just weird occult shit here. In one of them is... You can't tell exactly what it is. It might be a chicken foot inside some kind of viscous liquid in a jar. And then on another shelf, something that catches your eye is a small rock with inlaid a bronze pentacle that's been inlaid into it.
I turn around and I take my tail and I just swish it along the rock to get any dust off. And then I'll turn back around and I'll pick up the rock and I'll walk it over to the front desk. This. Grandma, can I get this?
I mean, I'm not your mom, so go ahead.
Cool.
It's your money.
I'm gonna get this.
Is it gonna help with the adventure?
Yes,
How?
it will.
Okay.
The ferret folk from behind the counter, you hold it up to them, kind of squints their eyes, reaches under the table, and then pulls out like a monocle and looks at it. What the fuck is it? Hold on. Flip. Oh, but 5 silver.
I pass a gold along. I need change.
Well, if you want to change, you should have took a dressing booth. There you go, 5 silver.
And then I just hold the rock. This is my rock now.
Do the Link Legend of Zelda. Do 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 do.
Mr. Store Tender, sir, we're gonna go on an adventure. Do you have anything that could help us, like, not die? Like potions, I think, or armor. Do we all have armor on right now?
Gear would have had your starting gear would have given you armor.
I mean, yeah, but are we wearing it?
Up to you.
I can't wear armor.
Get fucked. That's how that first encounter is gonna go. All right then. Specifically for Rue, they're not. They're squishy. Is there anything that we can give him, or that I can give him?
Use shields.
I mean, shields are good. Shields protect. I try to protect. I'm still learning. My technique isn't the best. At least I've been told. But yeah, like maybe a shield or something, Rue, if you want one.
I think a shield might be too heavy for me to carry.
Maybe a little
use
bit.
any armor.
No, I don't think so. Because I need my hands to do stuff.
Oh, if anyone gets hurt, I can heal them.
Oh, that's helpful.
Hey, Sarah, can you roll me a d20?
Oh no.
Oh, sure.
That's terrifying.
Totally remembered about this.
Is there like a clearance bin or some shit? Like, I just want to roll a dice and see what happens. I love doing shit like that. Like, give me the chicken feet. Like, I don't fucking care.
That's a 3.
Okay.
I don't.
Rip barley.
Could you give me a roll of, let's say 2d100 again? Wait. Okay.
Had 67 on the first one and 83 on the other one.
Okay. And 83, you said? Okay. As you're perusing through the aisles, on one of the stands, you can see that there are two items. One of them looks like a monocle, essentially what the shopkeep has, but there is no lens. And then there is next to it a folded piece of cloth. And embroidered on the corner, it reads "Pinch and Flick." Heh.
Mr. Shopkeep, sir, what's this do?
Are you holding up the cloth?
Yeah.
Flip, 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 flip. Does it say "Pinch and Flick" on it?
Yes.
It does what it does on the tin. You pinch it and you flick it. Turns into a flip, flip, flip hat.
I'll do it. I don't give a shit. I'll do it right there.
Pinch, flick. As you pinch and flick the cloth out, it extends forward and then snaps back into this very lovely tricorn hat with a feather in it. Keep the sun out of your eyes.
Oh, it's lovely. How much for these? They get to be fancy.
Flip, 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 flip. Gold piece.
For both of them? Okay. Do you have any potions for like healing or oh, I read about them. Oh, like antidotes? Right? It's not anecdotes, it's antidotes, right? Rue?
No, anecdotes is something you say when you want to try to relate to something, like a whimsical, like one time at band camp.
And antidotes are what you give someone when you accidentally poison them.
Or poison them on purpose, but want information.
Can I be
What's
privy
band
to this
camp?
conversation? Do you want me to leave?
Oh,
No,
no,
Do you
it's fine.
have the potions?
No, we don't actually stock potions here at Pack Rats.
Toadstool probably has potions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Okay, well, thank you. I like my new hat.
Pleasure doing business with you. And remember, at Pack Rats, if we don't got it, it's probably somewhere in the back.
Okay,
Wait, so
bye.
does that mean the potions in the back?
No, we definitely don't have those.
Oh. But you just said
Don't think about it too hard, Grinna. And I just open the door again.
okay.
I assume y'all are heading to Toadstool?
Yeah.
Grinna. Yeah, you've got the highest passive. As y'all are walking towards Toadstool, you hear the door of Pack Rats open again, and that ferret folk is essentially whistling to themselves as they're tossing the coins that they just earned into the air. And from inside the shop, you hear, "What the fuck?"
Oh no.
Get down! Barley will immediately like flatten against.
Who goes down?
Ferret folk quickly quickens their step and just runs away as
Oh wait, no. No. They just that was not great. I think I'm gonna just I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at them. Stop.
Wait,
in the name of the law.
this shop isn't exploding?
No, I think this person doesn't work there.
Oh,
I think we just helped someone rob a place, but they robbed us. I don't know, firebolt
Yeah.
in the name of justice.
Roll to hit.
Oh, spicy. That's way too spicy. What are you doing, child? That is a 23.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage.
That is 6 points of fire damage. Stop.
Checking my notes. Checking my notes. How much HP does a commoner have?
Look, guys, my first murder. My soft bars aren't soft anymore.
How much damage?
6.
Okay. Okay. Describe to me how you use your firebolt.
I aim for the feet to try and like prevent them from running away.
Okay. Wild magic, I can call for a...
So this is a cantrip.
Okay, it has to be a first level or higher.
Yeah, first level or
Okay.
higher.
Rue,
Yeah.
you point a finger at this individual walking away whistling, and you think to yourself, aim at the feet, aim at the feet, aim at the feet. And as you keep thinking this, the firebolt starts off as a small bead, but everyone else notices it goes to about the size of an orange and the size of a bowling ball.
My eyes are closed. I can do it.
The bowling ball turns into the size of a beach ball. And then the recoil makes your arm snap backwards, Rue, as the firebolt launches, collides with this ferret person, passes through them, and there is smoke and ash where they stood. Commoners have 4 HP.
Rue, what did you do? I know
Into the
you're not
toadstool,
supposed to
into the
do
toadstool.
that.
I caught the thief.
You incinerated the thief. We needed him incarcerated.
And now he's incinerated. We should go into the store.
Okay, into the store, into the store, into the store.
Don't have to tell me twice.
There is a scream as y'all enter into Toadstool.
Hi.
Hi.
The shop owner, an owlin, turns their head. Hello, how do you do? What's going on outside?
Just outside things. Hi, my name's Barley.
Outside. Hello, Barley.
I'm Rue.
Rue?
Barley wants you to shake her hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. And they'll offer a very old wing towards you and shake. How can I help you?
Do you have any health potions? Right? That's what we needed. Health potions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I have a suite of health potions, freshly brewed. We sell them in tiers. Tiers. Are you looking for something more basic or healing a grievous injury? Please tell me. Come, I've made tea. And they will hobble to the back, and there is a small, tea set with places set out.
Krenna, what do you want? Basic, please.
Basic.
And how many, do you need?
How many do you have?
Yeah.
Well, I have 10 in stock now. I could make more, but it'll take some time.
How much are they?
Well, they pull out an abacus, put it down on the desk, and just start fiddling around. Reagents, time spent working, brewing process, glass deposit fee, 25 gold each.
Do we get money if we bring the glass back?
Yes, it's 5 silver deposit. It's factored in.
Okay. I'll get one. Does anyone else want for 25? Is there a bulk discount? I heard there's a thing if you buy more than one.
We do not do that here. I am sorry.
That's okay. So one. Do you guys want ones?
I think I'm good.
Okay. 2, Harley.
Yeah,
Just my own.
Okay, 2.
Wait, are you paying for this or am I paying for my own?
Does it matter?
We never considered a joint piggy bank. Did you want to do that? Did you want to combine our coin purses? Wow, that sounds slutty.
Yeah, let's just combine. Let's just
In a
combine.
historic.
Let's just combine it because we're always going to be together. So it doesn't matter who's whose.
That's gonna bite us in the ass. I know RJ too well. Okay, sure. Let's do that then.
Wait, whose ass am I biting?
Filter.
I have 40 gold. Do you want to hold on to it, or should I hold on?
I'll hold on to it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll take 2, unless we can afford 3.
No, we'll take 2.
Okay.
And I'll hand over 50 gold.
Oh.
There is a grace that belies, is that the word? He sweeps the gold down into a till very quickly and will hobble to the back. Please help yourself to some tea. It's mint and lavender.
Thank you.
There's a few clinking of bottles and the sound of a spigot going. You'll come back with 3 minor health potions.
We paid for 2. Is he still coming with 3?
Oh, you paid for 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Audio processing.
That's okay.
2 bottles.
Way to fucking ruin it!
We can't afford
We would
it.
have gotten away with it!
Rue just takes one.
BOGO.
It's a BOGO. Rue will take one and just put it into their bag. Barley, were you looking for something else? Because you were really excited about this place.
Oh, do you ever let people borrow your laboratory setup?
Have this set of circular glasses and they'll push it up against their face and squint down at you. Are you a practitioner?
I am. I do alchemy and also a few other things. My name's Barley. I'm an artificer, or I will be. I have to practice though.
Again, extends a wing towards you to shake. Gregor, it is a pleasure to meet you, Barley. Well, if you are a practitioner of the alchemical arts, as you say, feel free to use my workshop.
Oh, thank you.
You'll need to bring your own ingredients. Unless you wish to use mine, there will be a charge, of course.
Okay. I'll look for some.
Yeah, there's just a oh, okay.
Harley, I can replace the alchemist fire that I lost.
Maybe we don't say lost, we just say misplaced, because misplaced things can be found a bit more easier and it's less worrying than lost.
Okay.
Knowing full well what happened to it, but we're not going to talk about that.
You make your purchases, drink some tea, if you want.
Is there a back way we can head out that's not through like the main road?
Mint is bad for raccoons.
I did not know that. I will store that away for later. Why?
There's just a lot of people there, so it'd be easier to get onto the road when there aren't as many people there, which I think the back might do.
Give me a persuasion check. Or deception, whichever one.
19.
Oh, okay.
I'm a persuady boy.
Well,
Ooh.
again, the push of the glasses up to their face as they squint down at you, Rue.
Rue's just got this big smile and his like big fluffy tails just go his ears are like.
I get it. Sometimes I'm scared of crowded places too. Feel free through the lab.
Oh, that way Barley can preview it. Perfect. To adventure.
To adventure.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, Meg?
I was like, which way was north again?
Yeah, the compass.
Right?
All three of us just look to Harley.
I pull out the compass.
That way.
It's that way.
That way we go.
As you exit the toadstool, you hear the shop bell ring again, and this very booming feminine voice. Old man, did you see anything? What? There's fire out in the street. Higher? Why would I want to go higher? And that conversation slowly fades.
Who do you think that was?
Thief, a bad person. Definitely a bad person.
Or
Police?
the authorities, after we saw a meteor-sized fire vaporize a civilian, a petty thief.
Right.
To be fair, it wasn't like intentional. Sometimes it's just really hard to
Now they're
control it.
intentionally dead. You know, this is a great opportunity to talk about ourselves, specifically your magic. Please, if you would explain so that this happen again.
It happens.
And
Yeah.
at what frequency does this happen?
It sort of depends how I feel and what's going on. And like it doesn't go like, oh, if I'm sad then it happens, and if I'm happy it doesn't. It flavors kind of towards the mood. Sometimes I'm not really, that's why I'm adventuring, kind of, not to like do a whole thing, but I want to learn to control it maybe a bit more or understand it better. Things just kind of happen around me sometimes with the magic.
So I don't know if there's a marching order established, but Harley's just gonna assert himself to the front.
North we go.
North we go.
Harley is somewhere in the
Yes.
middle.
Yeah.
Swivel
Greta is
heading.
accidentally going the wrong way.
Oh no, Grenna, you be in the back. I grab Grenna.
I thought this way was north.
No, follow Harley. They have the compass.
Easy
So I
enough.
imagine it's probably Harley, Barley, Rue, Grenna.
Ah, yes, you want me in the flank.
As you file out of Toadstool and into a side alley, you can hear the clanking of armor as numerous town guards have filed into this roundabout. And there is essentially like this rope that has started to cordon off the front of Toadstool. Stepping out of Toadstool and adjacent to the alley, but not looking in, there is a very heavily armored, buffed out otter folk. They have a helmet underneath their arm and a pike in the other, and they're just like scanning around.
North we go.
Go, 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 go.
The trek up north to the front gate, northern gate, sorry, takes about 30 minutes walking. I assume you're using side alleys to keep out of the main thoroughfare.
Mm-hmm.
And when you reach this gated portion, there is a large portcullis that has been drawn up, a drawbridge set down across a large moat that would cut off the northern portion of Bridgeport North, so that, you know, invading people couldn't get across easy. The guards at the gate pay you no mind. They're still scanning the crowd. They're just doing their job. One of them just nods their head to you. You pass through without incident.
Someone touch my paws. Am I sweating? I feel like I'm sweating.
I'll reach out and I'll touch your paws. Are they sweating?
I don't know, are they sweating?
Oh, they are sweating. She's sweating.
There's
They're-
definitely sweat.
Okay. I think I'm a little nervous.
That's okay. I'm a little nervous too.
We are almost. Harley like reaches back to take Barley's hand, just consolingly. If they say anything, you're just overheating. It is a very bright day. We are traveling. We're not used to the weather. You're not used to the weather.
Okay.
You are fine.
I am not used to the weather. I have never
Wonderful.
seen sunshine
You are
before.
not used to.
Not used to it. Okay.
Yes, you've never seen sunshine. It's very cold where we come from.
Yep. Okay. When is my hand gonna stop sweating?
I don't know,
Okay.
but we're not going to worry about that.
I think when you stop thinking about it, it'll stop happening.
Okay. Fried fish. Fried fish.
Fried fish.
Fried
Bacon.
Fried fish.
Bacon.
Potatoes.
Bacon and fried fish. Bacon, fried fish, and potatoes. Bacon, fried fish, and potatoes. Bacon and fried fish and
Fried fish and
alchemist fire.
potato.
Barley's paws instantly go dry.
I was going to say this animal parade, this chorus.
Potatoes,
Chorus of food.
potatoes. This is just in the background the whole time.
As described by Brandir, there's actually a long river that is alongside this road leading northwards towards Hawthorne, and you can see that there are these flat rafts that are floating along the river that have cargo on them. They're coming into Bridgeport, out of Bridgeport. They essentially use this as a hub of trade. But no one accosts you on the road. It is a wonderful sunny day. The terrors of the city behind you. As you walk northward, there are a few people that you pass by. Some on horse-drawn carriages. There is one oddity that catches your eye as you walk. It is a equine body. There is a torso and then a servant, like a deer head, essentially like a deer centaur that is hitched to a cart as they walk. They'll also give you like a howdy.
Hi. Could we bother you with a question?
Sure.
I think you just did.
Another one. So, have you seen two lads? They're like look similar to my friends, and he'll point to Barley and Harley, but white. Their fur is white.
Haven't seen them around here.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
You're really pretty.
Thank you, miss. You're not too bad yourself. Clop, 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 clop. It takes the better part of 3 to 4 hours to get to that hitch in the road that you were told about that heads into Hawthorne. You haven't passed anyone in a very long time. And for a moment, it's 8, 9, 10, 11. It's about noonish. You hear, well, you see more. There are a few humble folk that are along the side of the roads. One is sitting on a stump, twirling a dagger between their hands, and he looks up at you, looks at one of the people next to him, and then just points. And this, what's it, Langamorph? It's a bunny folk. Steps out into the middle of the road, hand on the pommel of a rapier that is on their belt, and they take off this hat and give you a small bow. Well, excuse me, weary travelers. We are a confederation of citizens here to impose taxation on the road. If you pay the fine, you're free to go.
Last I checked, these roads weren't paid or paved, so we will just be going. Thank you.
Just steps in time with you. Well,
It's a little waltz.
I'm gonna level with you here. My boss says that anyone who doesn't pay the toll is gonna have a bad time. And since, well, he's my boss, I'm on his dime, I have to enforce these rules, and y'all look like a very lovely lot, and I don't really want to fight you.
And
Good, because you'd probably lose.
oh, I don't want to fight either.
Can I roll an intimidation with that
Oh
one?
my god.
Sure.
What'd he do?
Woo!
Greta fluffs up a little bit because there's something wrong here. And she just kind of steps in front of Rue and is like, "Ah!"
There is a tongue that runs along the bottom of their lip and a, huh. Excuse me a moment. Turns, walks over to the individual sitting on the stump, and there is a heated conversation. Listen, I don't really want to do this. You have us out here like all hours of the day. It's like, I don't care if you're out here all hours of the day. I want you to rob people.
Now, because I have the highest passive perception of the group, which is an 11, do I hear that?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's more stage whispers at this point.
Yeah. I'm going to walk over and be like, hi there. Did you know that what you're doing is illegal? And I mean, you say that you're taxing, but taxes usually go to something, right? So like, what are they going to? Like, are you benefiting people? Are you helping the poor? Are you building a school? Like, I mean, that's just what I've read in the books back home, is that usually taxes have to go to benefit something, but I don't see that it's benefiting your pocket. And I don't really see, and this is part of the intimidation thing, is that she'll just rattle. And just annoy the fuck out of them. And I just see where the money's going. I don't see that it's benefiting anybody in this forest.
Harley, what's happening? Are we fighting?
I don't think so. And if this does not work, I'm safe. So let her be.
Okay.
As you are speaking to these individuals, the badger folk who is sitting down on the stump sighs. They have their eyes closed. They stand up, and they're a good head or two above you, and they crack their knuckles. Listen here, I don't really want any bloodshed on this road. It's a public road. If you wish to pay the fine, it's all well and dandy. If not, we're gonna have to rough you up. Harley.
Black.
With the mentioning of roughing, fix their color and strides on it. That will not be necessary. Like I said, we are a quick stroll, and I would like to cast Friends, the cantrip.
Sure. I believe that gets you something.
Cool, because Greta's just becoming slightly more unhinged. So there's only one way this is going to go. So good luck.
Yeah, for the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you. Are they hostile yet? They are threatening.
They are threatening. Grenna is...
But they're hostile towards Grenna and not
are.
necessarily Harley.
Hmm.
And I'm pretty, so...
And I'm pretty. Weird play, but I'll allow it.
I need this to forever go to. And I'm cute, so like...
So like, you should let me do it anyway because I'm like really cute.
Okay. Charisma checks. Gonna slide to my charisma. Okay, the first one is a 10.
Okay.
15. Oh boy.
What was the roll? What was it?
They rear back a fist and then just aim it right at Grenna. Let's roll some initiative.
Oh boy.
I nat 20'd. I'm sorry. I know it doesn't require a save. I just thought.
Yeah, that's fair. We've
makes sense, but-
compromised.
Yeah.
Oh, Barley.
It's okay. Rue also had a moment.
That's a stinker of a roll. Okay.
I need more than a moment for that.
Boy,
Where
I'm
do you want
looking
us to put
for-
our initiative?
Just I'll call on y'all.
Okay.
Barley got a 2.
2.
Rue, what you got?
A 6. But I rolled a 2. It just gets +4.
That's actually really good. Harley.
I'm looking for my initiative on like the mobile roll 20. Oh wait, there it is. That is a 6.
Hey! Do you want to do rollies?
Who's the highest dex?
Oh, I have my dex is 18.
Oh yeah, my dex is just 12.
Okay, so it's gonna be Rue.
Rue's a dexy little lad.
And Grenna, my dear.
12.
Oh, double digits. Surprising. 12. He got a 14. Name's BB for Badger Bandit. The rabbit got going
A cat.
Top of the order, the Badger Bandit, Bandit King, had aimed a punch at Grenna, but that will not hit. It essentially, like, as you're talking, like, you look back to your friends as, like, you're like, look at this guy, and you just feel a breeze cross over your cheek. Rue. Oh no, I'm sorry. Grenna, you're up next. With Harley on deck.
I think what ends up happening is as that misses, it like swings my fur, like my little cheek furs, and I'm just like rage, and it's just small and angry. And with that, I'm not even gonna bother with the quarterstaff. I'm gonna swing right back.
Okay.
And I'll just melee attack him. For an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
But and then for 12 wait, wrong thing, right? Hold up. D6?
For punching?
Yes.
It's just your strength.
Okay, cool. Why did I do that? Roll it, darn you.
Oh, what's your strength modifier?
The +1.
-1. Okay. So you rage, you punch him back. Oh, actually, you're raging, so that's -3 because you have a rage damage modifier to your melee attacks. Hell yeah. Harley, you're up next with Rue on deck.
All right, we're just gonna poke him a little with a rapier. 19 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Oh, hot spicy. Okay. And just 3 damage.
Copy that. That's it.
Mhm.
So essentially what happens is the Badger Bandit misses the punch against Grenna. Grenna, you come in with an uppercut to his gut that makes him double over, and then there's a jab to his chest from you, Harley.
Just holds it out as he buckles over.
He stabs himself. Rue with Barley on deck.
Yeah, so what Rue's gonna do is they're just gonna reach for this sort of necklace they have underneath their shirt, and as they run their finger along the diamond, another orb is gonna grow. Except this one makes a shiver come into the air as
Are you
I
casting
cast.
Chromatic Orb?
I might be casting Chromatic Orb.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm just a little guy. I'm just
Just a little guy at this little poor bunny guy. And that spicy. I'm gonna cast it at level dose.
Oh no!
And that is gonna be a 24 to hit.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3d8 of ice damage. That's gonna be well, that didn't go very well. So I'm gonna dig within myself and use some meta magic. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend a point so that I can re-roll with empowered spell 2 of my dice. So I'm gonna spend a sorcery point for that. That's much better. That's 17 points of cold damage.
Sweet. Can you give me a d20, please, and tell me the result?
Oh yeah, that's a thing too. That's a 2.
Close. Very close. The cold orb grows in your hand and it stops for a moment and you shake your head before pushing more magic into it and it doubles in size. Who are you throwing this to?
The bunny.
Okay. 17 points of cold damage. They're watching this fight between Harley, Grenna, and their boss. Before they see a light appear in your hand, they turn and their ears flop downward like, oh no. Hits them square in the chest and they turn to ice.
Guys, I don't know how I feel about this, but I think I have a knack for murder.
I don't know how I feel about that either.
Yeah, no, this is something about myself I'm recently learning, and I don't know how I feel.
The bandit boss looks at what happened to his subordinate, looks at you, and just goes, "Oh, fuck that, that's magic!" And they will use a legendary action at the end of your turn. They bring 2 clawed fingers up to their lips and whistle. And we'll talk about that on top of initiative. Barley.
Don't like that. I would like the firebolt.
Okay.
This is gonna be one of those characters, huh? Okay. I rolled an 8. Does that hit?
That does not hit. I am sorry. The firebolt goes wide over their head as he ducks quickly, like, oh shit!
That will be my turn.
Count 20. The 4 of you hear a rustling from the woodlands behind them, and you see these darkened shapes coming out of it. They are dressed in brigand garbs, patch mail, dark leathers. One of them has like a mask over their snout, and there's a pause from one of them. Larry, no! He was only 2 days away from retirement.
Crime doesn't pay?
It pays lucratively. But yes, 3 more bandits are going to join the fight to avenge Larry the Langamorph. We'll go here. B1, B2, B3. Okay. It's the bandit badger guy, he goes to his belt, quickly pulling out a scimitar, and is going to try and hack away at you, Grenna. Oh, actually, he has multi-attack. Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Okay.
I was like, this is going to end up bad. I'd be like, does a 30 hit you?
And then a dagger attack. Okay. Yep. Does a natural 20 hit you?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's going to be Granny, your turn.
Wait,
That was a joke. That was a joke.
20 hits me. I was like,
Hits.
should I let that go?
You take God shits in my dinner once again.
Can we roll some dice?
I get that reference.
Take 9 points of piercing damage as there's a whirlwind of
Okay.
blades coming towards you. You get caught with an ice pick stab downward on the shoulder.
As the
Remember, it's half because you're raging.
the 4.
Yes.
Yay. All right. I am, as he like goes to stab me, I've like started reaching for my staff to swing out and around, and I'm just gonna basically try and disarm him via hitting. So if I do damage, hey, great, but I'm mostly just aiming to like knock the weapons out of his hands with the staff. So I'm not sure what I need to roll for that one.
Well, typically that's a maneuver for a maneuver master, but roll at disadvantage. Roll normally. And we'll say that you'll deal half damage and knock his weapon away if you hit.
Okay. That got me a 17 to hit.
As a reaction, as you come in for a hit, they actually, with the scimitar, using your force from the staff, it's a technique called chambering in fencing, where your staff runs along the edge of the scimitar and he just flips it away. His ability called parry.
So yeah.
Okay. Bandit's up next.
Uh-oh.
Bandit 1 pulls out a crossbow. Points it. Points it at Rue. Does a 13 hit you?
No. Delightful.
Oh, okay. Next up we have Harley with a bandit and then Rue on deck.
Wait, are you sure? Because I thought Rue had the higher dex.
Oh, I had that wrong. Whoops. Yes, sorry, Rue. Rue and then bandit and then Harley.
Okay.
I had it reversed. My bad.
Okay, so seeing this bandit come after me, but also this person attacked Greta, and then I don't like that. So Rue's going to do a little bit of the same, but a little bit more. And he'll reach out with 2 thumbs now and go out the mouth. And on both hands, orbs start to come. But this time they crackle with thunder as I do a twin spell 2nd level chromatic orb.
All right.
I see. That's going to be a. Should I roll for each orb or just one since it's twin spell?
Twin specifically says that you have to make a new attack roll.
Okay.
With that, also get yeah.
Okay, so the first one is going to be at the badger, and that will be a let's see, 13, 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and then the other one's going to be at whoever tried to swing at me. And that's
with a crossbow.
That's an 11.
The 11 just misses as they kind of to the side.
So I'll still do the 3d8, which will be 10, 12 lightning damage. And then do I roll once or twice, since it's 2 sort of attacks?
I thought you already rolled twice for both orbs.
No, for the wild magic table.
Oh, roll once, because you're only doing one casting of the spell.
8.
Still good to go.
Yeah.
I might increase the range.
Yeah, I sort of up table talk. I would imagine each time it doesn't work, it goes up a point.
Okay.
Like it
okay.
builds. So
Yeah.
now like the threshold it hasn't gone is like 3.
Yep.
3 or below.
Got it. Is that it for you though? As you use the lightning?
Yeah. So yeah, it's 12 points of lightning damage to the badger.
Basically throw both orbs. It's weird having to throw with your non-dominant hand.
Different.
That one goes wide and into the trees, and you just hear a. But the first orb finds its purchase inside the bandit captain, and you just hear a. Ow!
I don't know exactly where we are, but I'd like to move away from people.
So descriptor, it is you all, bandit captain, bunch of bandits.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just stay close to people nearby, and yeah.
I said we had a bandit up next. They'll dunk on the sorcerer.
You don't know what I am. How do you know that?
Sorcerer as an umbrella term for magic users.
That's not real. That's insulting, I think.
Caster?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no. I apologize. Not really.
Wait, what? How much? What was it?
19 plus 3 is 20.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
On delay. 4, 5, 7 points of piercing damage as someone in the back line shoots their light crossbow at you and then tries to move around the party to flank, essentially.
It just like somehow it hits, but from where it hits, just blood covers half of Rue's body. It's just like it's so small.
What did I say? It is
Harley.
Harley and then Barley.
Harley's gonna watch the captain get shocked and just looks. I've never seen a performance that electrifying, and I would like to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
All right. They make a save. Which is it?
Wisdom saving throw.
And what am I beating? Never mind. Electrifying. I like that one. You're a funny one, you. Dice gods give it. Dice gods take it away.
And
But,
that's
is
gonna
that
be
it?
my turn.
Okay. Barley.
Hideous laughter, does that give the
I
victim
believe-
any disadvantages on anything?
Yeah, they're prone.
They're prone. Okay.
Yeah, they fall prone. Okay.
They fall prone.
Oh, you did the thing. You did the thing. Caustic
I
brew. I have Tasha's caustic brew, so I'm just gonna caustic brew. I don't think he can make a dex save if he's prone, right?
That would be restrained.
No. Well, 14 dex.
14 to. Oh wait, no. They fall prone, becoming incapacitated. which means they
And
can't
unable to
use an
stand for the
action
duration.
or reaction. Okay. What's my DC? 14?
14, yeah.
Nah, fam. Roll me some damage.
3 acid damage.
And I believe this is ongoing. What does this look like, by the way?
You asked me 2 things. Let me do the reading first.
Sorry.
Yes, it could. The creature can use this action to scrape or wash the acid off itself or another creature.
Which
Creature
you
covered in
cannot
the acid
do.
takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
Okay, so he doesn't initially take the damage.
No.
Okay.
It's just Barley opening up their bag and just whatever comes out. Like there's just acid in their bag. Yeah. Open my purse. Yeah. That's my turn.
We are top of the order. The badger dude needs to make a save. Oh my gosh. Now roll me some damage, please.
Let's just carry over that 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. But he is cackling on the floor, covered in acid, still cackling. The bandits in the back kind of look at this, look at the lot of you. One of them like just scratches the back of their head like, what do we do here?
Run.
Grena's just this little like puffed up, like if you've ever seen like a really angry Pomeranian, that's basically what Grena looks like with a quarterstaff in their hands. It's just like
One of them holds up a finger towards you. Excuse us for a moment, group meeting.
wait, run.
We are perfect in time.
Oh, we're ready?
Are we running? Can we run? DM? Can we run?
As you try to take a step, there's a crossbow bolt that lands next to your feet. We said 1 moment.
That was a very long one.
We are still talking. Excuse us.
I'm sorry, but I really have to pee.
Oh, apologies. We'll make this quick then.
Have you seen 2 young, like, white Vulpines?
There is a whoop from the back as a raptor, this bird of prey looking individual looks over to you. Oh yeah, we saw them up the road if you want. And then someone like jabs him in the gut.
Oh yeah, if you could tell us more about that, that would be great.
1 moment. There's a conversation that is had. Then one of them looks up at the sun, looks at the badger, shrugs. Well, we're done here. We apologize if we have caused you any inconvenience. Honestly, banditry isn't for me.
That's like a really good life choice.
Yeah, but the union rates are very superb.
Oh,
About those kids.
Oh, yeah, the raptor kind of waddles out forward. This guy is... Oh my god. Yeah, there's a puddle. He has been laughing for the last minute and wasn't able to scrub off the acid.
Oops.
Ah, no, that happens all the time.
Okay.
The raptor goes into a pocket, hands you a small business card.
Oh, thank you.
It
I hand
just
business
reads,
card to Harley.
it reads banditry and foresting.
The 2 kids, though.
Oh, yeah, up the road. You want to make a left at the fork.
Thank you.
And if you need anything, anyone for any devious natures, scalawagatry, skullduggery, address is on the card.
Okay. Sorry about your friends.
We're not friends, we're co-workers. It's different.
Okay.
All right, lads. They pull out these water skins and then just start pouring it on the bandit badger.
All right, so I guess we just go. What's skullduggery? Normally, I just get my skulls fresh in the forest.
Barley, there are some things that you do not say out loud.
Oh, sorry. Where else am I supposed to get them?
I don't know. I never thought about that.
Just a little temple rub, a little massage. Totally did not have to like exude physical activity for nothing. We're gonna find those kids and get back to town.
Oh, hey, Barley. I think we both did it. We both did the thing, right? Because I look back, is like the badger alive or are they dead?
Oh, they're super dead.
I high five Barley.
Oh,
We both did it.
don't tell Harley.
Don't tell Grenna.
Okay.
I was there when it happened.
We didn't do anything.
No,
I'm using this passive perception to my.
I'm soft pod.
And he's still leading, just in front, letting them talk and high five, and then shush themselves over murder.
Group away as you hear the faint scuffle of boots as they drag away the body from the road. One of them pulls out a broom from out of nowhere and sweeps the area.
If I knew the taxes were going to that, I would have been happy to pay.
You know, pocket brooms, those are a thing.
I should get a pocket broom.
You'd look really cute on a broom.
On a broom?
Never mind.
Okay.
As you all head up the road, there is a fork. One fork's right, and you can see that there is a town over the hills and past some plains, and then to the left, the water kind of arcs that way as well.
There was a direction that we got from our flying friend. We'll go that way.
Man, if I was a dick, I would have been like, which way are you going?
I think it was to the right, correct?
To the left.
Oh,
To the left. Oh God.
It was west. He said north and then west. Look, Greta's
Remember-
an idiot. I'm not.
If you ever need to remember where west is, remember the words of Beyonce. To the left, to the left.
To the left. To the left.
You can still see bits and bobs of like this small bandit cadre as like another set of travelers come up and like begin speaking with them. It's like, you know, one of the bandits hangs their head down like, yeah, someone died. There's an exchange of money and a pat on the shoulder from the traveler, and they continue on their way. But someone make me a survival check, actually. Is this in our forte? Let's find out.
Not in mine.
Not me.
Mm-mm.
I'll take anyone, even if it's unproficient.
Okay.
I have a -1, so someone else should probably do it.
Oh, okay, I'll do it.
I have a 17.
Oh, please do it. Please do
Oh
it.
shit, do it. Oh, you rolled a 17, Meg?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. 1 second. You can see that they're on this set of road. There are some wagon wheel tracks that veer off into the forest that is between the road, the river. I'm sorry. On the other side of the road and the river. eyeing it and following it a little bit past the tree line, you can see that there is a cart that is parked in the middle of this opening in the break of the trees. You can see two Vulpine chatting back and forth at each other. One of them raises a hand, smacks the back of the head of the other, and then takes the map, turns it upside down, and then they begin arguing again.
Oh, those are siblings. Just says it to himself.
Brothers. I think. Her name started with W. Oh no.
William and Wayland.
William and
Thank
Wayland.
Because I was thinking Winston for something.
Hello? William and Wayland?
Begin to approach, and you can hear bits and pieces of the conversation. Yeah, but Dad said that if we keep on following this road, we'll get past Hawthorne. No, we passed by Hawthorne. We're way, way off course. And you enter this clearing. They look up at you both simultaneously.
Rue is just covered in blood.
Oh, we don't have any money.
No, we actually don't want money.
We don't have anything worth taking.
Or that. Your dad sent us.
Not in this state. I might had some disagreements on the road. We came relatively bloodless, I would like to add. Don't mind them. They are a little... We just became acquaintances, so don't associate. I'm sorry. We need to take you home.
Oh, good. We've been kind of lost here for days. Kind of parked up. We ate through some of the supplies. Dad's gonna be like really angry at us. I know, but we have to survive somehow, right? I don't even know where to hunt sandwiches.
Well, it's okay because like Hurley has the map and a compass, so we know how to get back now. And I know where north is. I think.
To the left.
As you say, I know where north is. Both of them go that way, and they point in opposite directions. Turn to each other, look at each other, and there's like slapping air.
Harley's gonna corral them like any older sibling, just a scruff of their necks and just push them forward in the direction that we just came from.
But what about the cart?
I will handle the cart. You join my cabal, my friends, and my sibling. This is Barley, that is Rue, and that is Krenna. They are great people when they are not covered in blood and murdering people. And just stomps off to the cart.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Wayland, and I'm William. William has that notch in his ear, and Wayland has a small scar going down his right eye.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. My name's Barley.
Pleasure to meet you.
Rue.
You too.
That's Granna.
Just a very enthused wave. So, how do you know our dad?
He hired us.
He makes good fish.
And bacon.
Yeah.
Potatoes!
And potatoes!
I miss the potatoes.
I go and I pull out like a little bit of the leftovers that I took. And there's like some bacon and potatoes. And I'm like, hold it out to the children's.
They're like teenagers.
The teenagers. Teenagers.
But, like, basically, two young kids who have not eaten for days. They, like, tussle and shove each other as they crowd around you. No, you get the bloody bit. I don't want the bloody bit. You get the bloody bit. Harley, there is a horse with this cart. It has been grazing lazily and just raises a head, looks at you, like with almost, can you believe it look?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got the same kind of look. Oh, we are kindred spirits.
Long horse girl looks between each other. But I'll say that you managed to hitch it back to the cart, pull the cart back to the middle of the road, and proceed to head back to town. During which Wayland and William will chat with you casually, talking about, like, Yeah, we have like a bunch of potatoes, and well, the fish is probably spoiled by now, but there is a lot of beer in the cart if you guys want some.
Maybe. Do you know the people in the town very well?
Oh yeah, we know everyone in town.
Do you know maybe just like by happenstance an individual, kind of long fellow, maybe a ferret kind of looking fellow?
We know plenty of ferret people, folk. Yeah, a little bit more specific.
Any shop
Was-
owners?
Any shop? Yeah, was there any ferret people that worked or owned shops?
They will like look at you, look at each other, look back to you, and like shake their heads.
Cool. Was there anyone who was like, not to judge, but like a bad person in town
There are a lot of bad people in town.
that was specifically a ferret person?
Again, they both shrug, like,
Okay. Who owns the pack rat?
Oh, it's franchised.
Who owns the one in your town?
Again, franchised. The manager there,
The
though.
manager, yeah. Who's the manager?
That'd be Erica. Yeah, she's not a ferret.
Okay, cool.
Why?
No reason.
They're idiots. They go, okay.
Teenagers.
As you continue to walk, they'll just start playfully shoving each other. So, what are you doing out here besides, rescuing us from starvation? Will looks at Wyatt. Wyatt looks back at Will and then just shoves him into the water. It's not my fault. It's your fault. Pulls him back out.
Well, we're a couple of us had the bright idea to try and be adventurers. You're the first adventure.
Their eyes, as you say this, light up. Oh, that's really cool. You see, we want to start our own shop, like a traveling merchant sort of thing. But we're kind of bad at directions.
You may want to work on that first.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You can get a compass.
Slaps their forehead. That's what we forgot. The compass.
Those are important.
Yeah.
Also, the way I always remember is that the sun rises in the east and the sun sets in the to the left, to the west.
Never eat shredded wheat.
Why do people keep saying that? It's really yummy.
It's a mnemonic?
Yeah, you're right. I'm just stupid.
Word device help us remember good.
Oh, okay.
But if we see y'all on the road, would y'all stop by our shop?
Yeah.
If you don't have rotten fish.
Yeah.
If we see you on the road, we may be lost ourselves. So let's just hope not.
We could be lost together.
That's kind of Ruinized thing, but okay.
Oh, is that our thing?
I mean,
Harley, what's our thing?
We're related.
Oh,
I think that's our thing.
So are we.
I never would have guessed.
That's cool because you're both sets of foxes who are related.
does this mean that we're twins with them?
No, that's not how that works.
Oh. Okay.
Actually born at the same time.
No, we're siblings. We're not twins. Mother did have a sense of humor, though. That's why. And he keeps driving the cart.
Yeah. It takes another 5 hours to get back to town, but the entire time, Will and Wyatt are Waylon, sorry, are regaling you with stories, and they're very excited about the Songbird concert that is coming up. They tell you that once this job is done, and after the Songbird concert, I think we're gonna set off north. Pa said that he'll set us up with a cart and some goods. As long as we stop by once a month, he's allowing us to travel.
That's really cool.
We even have like a catchphrase sort of thing.
Let's hear it.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Ha! I like it. That's really
Because I'm
smart.
Will, and he's Waylon.
I love that name joke. You're so smart.
That's very cute.
It's very cute.
But it's roughly 6, 7. This time of year, I want to say, is in autumn. The sun is slowly going down across the horizon. The guards eye you, and then eye Will and Waylon, and like nod their heads like, oh, it's you idiots, got it.
We brought them home, and Rue's just like, half of him is covered in blood.
We were nearly
One
robbed.
half prestidigitation. Can we please clean y'all up before we go back into town?
Please, 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 please.
I'll push you in the lake myself. I don't even shit my laying down.
Rue, you're
Where's my
speaking-
badge of honor?
You're speaking to this one guard. They look you over. Well, as long as you're not causing trouble in town, not my monkey, not my circus.
You have a monkey in a circus?
It's an expression.
Oh,
I want to go to a circus.
I want to see a monkey.
Yeah, me too. Next adventure?
Next adventure. Oh, but also, and then he just claps his hands, and everywhere he claps, like fur just cleans itself, and I'll just catch a bunch of prestidigitations
Whoa!
and clean all the blood out of my fur.
That's a neat party trick.
I've got a lot. Watch this. Prestidigitation is just a bunch of sparkles.
Rue, if you would, your magic makes me very nervous.
Oh,
And if we can just
right.
keep it to a minimum, thank you for
Yeah,
your service.
no,
But
that's fair.
It's
My magic makes
amazing, and I'm
people
proud of
nervous.
you and the things that you've done today.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Grana. Yeah, I'll do it less. I'll do it less.
In the twilight hours of the town, you lead the boys back to the Swiftpaw Tavern. Out front, there is a hedge waiting. She has a apron on, and she will. It's the hedge that bumped into you, Rue, and Grenna from speaking. This is Augusta, Bran's wife, and she puts her hands on her hips, marches forward, jumps up, grabs the boys by the ears, and will start tugging them along. And she'll turn. Well, thank you for finding my boys. You should speak with my husband. He'll get you all set up with rooms. And you two, pulling and yanking, are going to be cleaning bathrooms for a month. And they're like, oh, but Mom!
Oh, they got the ear tug. That's never good. I used to get that all the time.
Let's go get our room. Right, guys? I'm tired.
yes, yes.
Yeah, let's go to the room.
Enter the tavern once again. Harley, you notice that the stage is lit up once again, and on it there's a band. One of them it's very rustic instruments. There's a washboard with like a set of spoons, and one person with a viol, and what is it? The mop with the one long string for the bass.
It's crude, but it's rustic. So
You're
what
actually
makes it
doing an
good.
okay job.
All right. I need to intrude. Besides, he has to be responsible and get everything set up.
You are set up for the night. Bran gives you all, if you wish, separate rooms, or bunk rooms if you want. There is space, or at least he'll make space for the people who found his sons.
So do we want bunk beds? Because I'm down for bunk beds.
There's so much more room for activities.
Yeah.
I would love bunk beds.
I mean, that's fine. We can be 4 in one room.
I
actually-
rude, but I like having my own bed. So bunk bed sounds good.
I think maybe 2 rooms would be best.
Can we get bunk beds in the 2 rooms?
We'd have to ask if they have that.
That's what I'm doing.
Do they have bunk beds?
Hey, DM.
You ask Bran. He's scratching the back of his ear with a quill. Well, if I get some wood glue and stack the beds up high and put some blocks.
No,
between-
that is no. That seems like a lot of work for travelers.
What about just a room that has 2 beds?
That I can do.
Okay, that works.
2 rooms
Yeah.
for 2 beds.
2 rooms with 2 beds each.
You're essentially given like rooms across from each other. But I think as you all bed down for the night, any more activities?
No, I think Rue's a little subdued after everything and what Harley said, feeling a little bad. Also feeling very injured. And just goes into bed.
Farley's gonna spread out a parchment on her bed and start making a big long list of all of the alchemical ingredients that she has to find.
I think at some point. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say Harley's like probably scratching away into like a journal or some sort and like slide some ink or an extra pen for Barley to start that list.
I think at some point in the middle of the night, Brianna's just gonna be like, Rue, are you awake?
Maybe.
You're really far away and I'm cold.
You asked for separate beds.
Can we like push them together?
I physically can't, but if you can, sure.
I can. I'll do everything. I'll move mine over to you.
Okay.
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 Just screech as like the bed shift. It's
Like 3 in the morning.
oh, tavern's dead quiet. I hear-
Harley's eyes just shoot wide open.
You just hear
Farley's laying there drooling on the list that she wrote out. Totally zonkered out.
just kind of curls up. There's still like the crack in the bed where the blankets are like closed off, but like she just rolls over to Rue and just
Rue assumes the position of Little Spoon.
yes, and it's just pedal.
Harley, you are awoken at an ungodly hour by a screeching. You manage to fall back asleep for another 2 or 3. And then you hear a rooster cry in another god-awful morning. Just this scream that echoes in the tavern in the city to wake everyone up for the next day. I think that's where we're going to end for today.
Oh my gosh. Thank you everyone so much for joining us tonight. We're going to go ahead and do our outros. Just so y'all know, if this is your first time on the channel, we like to shout out some charities. So stick around and we're going to talk about some places that are near and dear to our heart. And yeah, that's all I got. I'll save the rest for the after show.
Yeah, so I'll kick things off. We have some new faces, so this is how we do things. Yes, as Sarah said, we are a charity channel, and we like to support some charities here that are near and dear to us, one of which is Unicorn Riot for me. Unicorn Riot is a decentralized non-profit media collective, and they are known for reporting on far-right organizations and sources of racial and economic injustices in the U.S. In times like these, as I've said time and time again, it's very important to get information where you live. Mass media likes to filter their information so that you only get just a little modicum of what's going on in the US. If you are in the US, check out Unicorn Riot because they report on everything that's going on. Keep up to date and stay informed. Let's start off with Meg. Do you have a charity you wish to shout out?
Hi, I'm Meg, and I am a charity case. I am a I am a music educator in the state of Texas, and I actually got some sad news, which is actually why I'm shamelessly plugging this right now. Our school program that we're under is actually changing this next year. So all the extra resources, all of the extra funding that we're currently getting is going to go out the fucking window next year. So I am trying to hoard everything I possibly can to ensure that we are set for next year. If you follow me on Twitter over at twitter.com/NarniaSpants, I don't know why I did the full link, but there it is. You can find everything you need there to help support me and my kids. It's interesting working in a Title I school. It's worse trying to teach in Texas right now. So anything you can do to support through my Ko-fi that just got dropped in the chat is super greatly appreciated. It goes to feeding my kids, to helping them fix their hair, to getting belts, because half of my kids apparently are in a weird growth spurt and none of their pants fit. It's the fall. I'm used to it about this point of year. But anything and everything between reading books for my own classroom library as a music teacher, I try to collect as many as I can to equally represent my demographic and my kids, as I work with like all BIPOC kids. So it is super important to me to try and have a class library that reflects them, as well as upgrading my instruments and everything else, because my budget across the board is like $200 for the whole year. Classroom instruments cost more than that. So if you can help me do that, I have a conference in February that I'm trying to save up for so I can buy crap and just spoil the heck out of them for the spring semester. That would be great. Like I said, just drop some cash over in the Ko-fi and I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, Meg. Kay.
Hi, I am Kay of the She and They Variety, and I'm going to plug Starlight Children's Foundation. I've worked with them on a couple other streams. They're a really great group, and what they do is they make it a lot easier on kids who are in long-term hospital care. So providing video games and video game consoles, books, specialty hospital gowns that are superhero themed, special wagons for them to go to their doctor's appointments. So it just makes it a little easier on kids who have to spend some time, or a long time, unfortunately, in hospitals. It's a great cause, wonderful people. And yeah, I highly recommend reaching out to them.
Thank you. Vin.
I mean, I should definitely have a charity next week, but I just want to double back for Meg, because music is a big part of my life as a kid, and to have those opportunities were godsend and like help my creativity. So that's just my heart is swelling. So please support Meg.
Last but not least, Sarah.
Oh gosh, that was me. I was still typing. Hey everybody, if you haven't met me before, you haven't been on this channel, I donate 100% of my Twitch income to the trevorproject.org, a charity that is near and dear to my heart as one of the queer kids who would have loved to have some very robust educational material as a young queer youth myself back in the 90s and early 2000s. They create a whole host of educational resources for folks, as well as do a lot of wonderful outreach, and they have a crisis and counseling hotline for those kids who need it, who just need someone to talk to, who need someone who understands them and what they're going through. And it's especially important now at a time where our country is going through some stuff that we thought it would not be going back to. So if you're able to donate, there is a donation button on Twitch if you're watching via computer. I enabled donations via Twitch. None of that money goes to Twitch whatsoever. That all goes directly to the trevorproject.org. And you can also just go to the trevorproject.org and make a donation. Tell them that we say hi. With that, we are going to be going into our after show. So y'all stop by our Patreon tomorrow for our Patreon supported after show. Just a short little segment where we're going to talk about our characters, answer some questions. I wrote some questions in our Discord server that you get access to if you join the Patreon, because I have questions. And you can chat with the cast and get to know these fine folks. That is patreon.com/the Hype Goblin. And we will see you all when you join your seat at the table. Bye, everybody.